So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about actually shoulder and scapula and the relationship between the two. So in this one, we're going to be showing you some scapula exercises. But the idea is these are the bones, the scapula on the back here, and their job is to stay stable while the shoulder moves. So a normal range of motion for scapula, Jenna's going to show you. So as her arm raises up, her scapula rotate and come back down. And then she's going to go sideways, and you're going to see how they rotate here. Okay. Now, what we're concerned about is what's called Scapular Dyskinesia, which is a sick scapula, basically. And with a sick scapula, you'll see, so we'll get Jenna to demonstrate what the Scapular Dyskinesia is. So raise your arms. So you can see here, there's no movement in the scapula, and she's really using her upper traps. And then go sideways. And so this is going to predispose people to a lot of shoulder injuries, or if they have a shoulder injury, this is going to be a problem area. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you Jenna's going to show you some exercises. So the first one is a scapula push-up on the wall. So Jenna's going to have her hands at shoulder height. And then the idea is she's going to push her chest away from the wall, keeping her arms straight. And then she's going to bring the scapulas into her back pockets. And this is for a muscle, the serratus anterior on the back. So 3 sets of 10 of those. That's one. The other one that you can do is we're gonna have to get you a step. So if you have a bar at home, what you're gonna do is, can you reach that? So the idea is you're going to have your hands above your head, and then you're going to actually hang, or you can just stand, and you're going to bring these into your back pocket. So that's called setting your scapula, and then let it go, and then into your back pocket, and let it go, and then into your back pocket, and let it go. So you can do 3 sets of 10 of those. The first one is kind of more if you can't get your arms over your head, and this one is more if you can get your arms over your head. The next one is going to be, you want to grab the foam roller? It's going to be a snow angel on the roller. So what we're going to do is she's going to lie on the foam roller, making sure your head and your hips are there. Palms are going to be facing up. Your core is going to be engaged. Shoulders down and back. And then the palms are going to be off the floor. So you're pretty much squeezing those scapulas against the roller, and you're not letting them move. And then what you're going to do is you're going to raise your arms above your head. And then back down. And the idea is that when you get about right here, it's going to get challenging. So try and keep your arms straight. And then... So you should always feel the back of your scapulas against the foam roller and the palms up. And you're not letting those shoulders roll. So if any of these cause pain, then you do not want to go as high. So you're working within your pain-free range of motion. The next one is, so we have a whole bunch of muscles on the back. So we have the mid trap and the low trap, which actually works opposing the upper trap, so keeping the scapula down and back. So we're going to do what's called Y's, T's, and W's. So what Jen's going to do is we'll start with Y's, and she's going to bring these shoulder blades into her back pocket, making sure that the upper traps don't engage, and then she can lift up. She can just hold for 10 seconds, or she can pulse. Then the T's is exactly like it sounds. T's always thumbs up for these ones. And then again, shoulders down and back, and then she's pulsing. And the last ones is the W's. And it's always about bringing your shoulders down and back. Alrighty.